Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would do a get ready with me. I haven't done these in a really long time. Like I used to do these like way back, but I haven't done it in a really long time, and I figured why not film this video since I'm getting ready and we're basically just going to the pool. I'm not sure when this is going to be uploaded, but basically I'm in Dubai with my friend Bosse, who's in the other room blasting music, so I've just shut it. But yes, we're just gonna go to the rooftop, and then after we're gonna go like, to the marina area. If you want to see any of the vlogs, just go into the description down below and just click on those videos, and you'll be able to see like what I did in Dubai, because this is like my go-to destination. I love coming to Dubai. But yeah, I just figured I'd do a get ready with me, just kind of chat, talk about what I'm using, what I'm doing, because I was gone for a really long time, and obviously things change, and so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna get started into this video. So I've kind of partially done my brows, because when I started doing my brows, I wasn't sure if I should film, but I figured, let me just film this, because I feel like I haven't done a get ready with me in a really long time. But I just used the NYX, what is this thing called? Micro brow pencil, which like everyone and their grandma uses, in the shade Espresso. Although we're going to the pool, we want to take some pictures. We're not going to fully immerse ourselves in the water because we both have lashes, and if you can tell, but we both have lashes on, and we don't want to mess those up because these things are expensive. But yeah, I was basically gone for a really long time. I don't know, is it a year? I feel like once I graduated, I stopped kind of filming as much, just because I still live with my parents. For those of you who live in London, you know London is super expensive, so I still live at home with my parents, and so I just didn't have, I just didn't feel as comfortable trying to film, because it's just like, I don't know, I feel like in uni I was in my own room with my friends, they knew what I was doing, so it was just all cool. But I always feel awkward if people can hear me like recording. And also, I started a new job. It's not really new, and I'm going to talk about this in another video. Like, I want to have an entire video dedicated to this topic. So I essentially got after uni, you guys know that I studied psychology, and I didn't enjoy the course, but I stuck through it and I graduated. So thank God for that. I'm just using the NYX, not the NYX, the sleek translucent. Why did I say translucent? This is not translucent, but this is the NYX, the sleek pressed powder. It says translucent, but this is clearly tinted. What was I saying? Yeah, so I graduated in psychology, and you guys know that I didn't really enjoy it that much at all, to be honest, but I just stuck through it. And then once I got out of uni, I wanted to go into sort of like digital marketing type of field, working for either like a fashion, like luxury brand, either fashion or anything lifestyle related. But that's really difficult. Like, becoming a graduate is really hard. Like, I live in London, and a lot of people come from like up north, like northern UK or other parts of the UK, and come to London to find work. And like in London, it's just really hard. Like, there's so many graduates and just not enough jobs, to be honest. And so I've had a really hard time. Like, it took me a year to find the place that I was working at, where I'm working at now, which I'm going to go into in just a second. But I'm going to be using the YSL Touch Éclat Blur Primer. I don't know if you can see that. Blur Primer. This thing has like the gold sparkles in it. Yeah, so it took me literally a year to find the job that I'm at now. It took a really long time, and at first I feel like when you graduate, you're like, oh, I want this amount of money. Like, you're so picky about what you want, and then eventually you become desperate. But I don't want to talk too much about this, because I want to do an entire video dedicated to how I basically got the job that I got now without an interview. I had no interview whatsoever. I literally just emailed, and now I'm almost a year in this position, or basically a year. Maybe when you see this, it will be a year. In this position, and I've basically been promoted 3 times in less than 1 year. And then I will be leaving very shortly for a different reason. I'm moving into another position, but I've essentially been offered the most highest position, not the most highest, I think there's like one position above mine, which that position won't ever be available because it was quite a young company, but like an even more senior position. And the funny thing is, a year ago, if I applied for this job and applied for the role is called account executive. So if I applied for this account executive role, I wouldn't have gotten it because I would have had no experience. But within less than 1 year, I've managed to climb my way up to the point where I've been offered the account executive role, which I'm not taking, just for a number of reasons. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole entire video on this. Oh my gosh, I forgot my brushes. Okay, 1 second, I forgot my brushes. I'm clearly not prepared for this. Okay, I'm back. The lighting, is the lighting back on here? I think the lighting's like fixed itself. But, okay, why is this tripod just sitting here? You guys are currently on an ironing board. But, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I've been offered, basically, if I took the position, that means I would have been promoted 4 times in 1 year. And remember, I never had an interview, and I'm gonna explain all of this. But, so essentially I was just busy with that, and it got to the point where every time I was given a more senior role, the workload just became more, I don't wanna say stressful, but the pressure started to increase. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is actually the first time I'm buying it. I actually purchased it just to come to Dubai because my friend Bosse like raves about it. And so I've got the shade 440. I didn't actually get matched. I just took my Lancome foundation, which I absolutely love, and I just sort of like looked at what shade was closest to that, and I figured 430 was pretty good. I was debating getting 420, but it just looked really light. But a lot of people are using it, but besides the point. So yeah, it got more pressured, and not pressure, but like the more responsibilities there are, the more pressure you feel, and I think I've handled it really well. So that's essentially why I feel like I was gone for such a substantial period of time, is because I was focusing all my energy on that. And I'm very I pride myself in having a good work ethic. Like if I'm in a job that in a field that I like, I'm gonna work really, really hard. Like I don't want to big myself up like that, but honestly, like in a workplace, especially when I started this, I didn't know anything, absolutely anything. Because obviously I studied psychology, so I had no experience whatsoever in this field, which is like digital marketing essentially. And I had no experience whatsoever. So I've been learning as I've been going, but I was so willing to make sure that I was the best I could possibly be in this position, in this job role. And so, like now I don't have to think about things. Like before I get scared to send an email, now I'm very like boom, boom, boom. Like I've got this. I don't want to say the company that I currently work for. By the time you see this, I might not be working for that company. But basically what we do is we work with luxury lifestyle brands and basically help them build an online presence. So that could be relaunching brands, launching them, or just taking over their digital marketing. So that includes like we do like web design, graphic design, social media management, influencer marketing, growth hacking strategies, organic growth, just like a lot of things. I've been given a lot of room to be creative, so like creating GIFs, creating graphics, just a lot of different things, but it's very creative, and the brands are really interesting because they're like luxury brands based in not just London, but we have like, for example, a brand in New York. Oh, why am I using a contour today? Oops. So yeah, like that's basically the reason why I was gone for such a long period of time, because I was honestly focusing on my career, because obviously this is just a hobby. I don't really like, it's not my life essentially. And so that's basically why I was gone. But I want to really start getting back into the swing of things and just dedicating more time for YouTube and just like vlogging more. I feel like my interests have slightly changed. I feel like at one point I was doing loads of beauty, whereas like now I'm more, this thing dries so quick, whoa. Whereas now I'm more, I love fragrances. Like if you watch this Dubai haul, you will know that I spent an arm and a damn leg on freaking luxury fragrances. But yeah, I think my interests have changed. I feel like now I'm more interested in vlogging, because I'm a very nosy person, let's be real. I'm really nosy. Like I love knowing people's business. Not like that, like I mind my business, but I love vlogging. That's why, I mean, I love watching vlogs. I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people watch vlogs, is because we're really inquisitive and we want to know what people are doing. Like, you know, we get so invested in people. But I think it's trying to know the balance of how much you want to share. So I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW14. I can't do my makeup to the ball, but we want to take really cute pictures, so I mean, I guess that counts. But let me know in the comments if you guys have been to Dubai. It's not for everyone. Not everyone loves it. I can see why they wouldn't love it. But for me, this is like, I love coming here. I love it. The people are great. At least, to be fair, we don't really speak to many Emirati people. A lot of the people here are immigrants from like all over the world. But everyone is just so super nice. Just love the energy out here. But I was a bit upset when I arrived because we flew Emirates and my suitcase was broken into. I don't know if it was the Emirates line that was trying to investigate something in my bag, which is absolutely fine, but my point is you leave a note on my suitcase to say, oh, we checked in your bag because we thought we found something. This looks crazy light on camera, but in person, it really isn't that bad. Yeah, like you tell me, you give me a warning that you've gone into my bag, but they didn't do that. I don't know if it was them because they broke the lock, and then I don't know where the lock is now, so God knows where that is. And they took my prescription cream because I actually had an infection. Not a serious one, but I had an infection, and they took the cream that I was, oh God. Oh, and I'm using the Illamasque Gleam highlighter. This is the best. And it's this shade Supernatural, and it's just gorgeous. But yeah, so I was, honestly, the first 2 days when I got here, not the first 2 days, like the first day I was really upset because then my nail broke off, which that also irritated me quite a bit. But you can't really see it. That's odd. Usually you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to use the same sleek pressed powder. It says translucent. I don't know why it says that, because this isn't translucent. Oh, I think, it says medium. So I guess it's like medium translucent. I'm just going to use that to set my face because this heat is different. There's no type of heat. If you haven't been to Dubai and you have not felt heat. And there's other countries that are super hot in the Gulf area. And also in certain parts of Africa. It's quite hot as well, but Dubai heat is no joke. Okay. And then I'm going to be using the MAC blush in the shade Burnt Pepper. Oh my gosh! Come in! You're in my video. Oh, are you naked?
No.
Oh. Oh, cover! Let me hold my hands up so they don't see you. There we go. Let me use this blush. To be fair, like, I'm going to be wearing sunglasses for the most part. So I don't even have a lip gloss or anything because I wanted to buy a YSL lip gloss in duty free, but what happened? They didn't have my shade, and homegirl was trying to match me with a shade that would not go with my skin tone. Like, that's the thing, when you go to these makeup counters, they're like, this color looks cute. I'm like, yeah babe, it looks cute, but look at this skin, look at this melanin. it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna use Carmex. I might borrow bosses. Use Carmex. Oh, I also forgot to put my brow gel on, and so this is the Urban Decay 24-hour brow, what the hell is this thing called? Brow setter. I'm just gonna put that on and then I'm basically done. It feels so weird filming. I haven't done this in such a long time, but if you haven't, definitely go check out my Dubai vlogs because it just makes me happy here. It makes me super happy. I'm in a gorgeous hotel. I don't know if you can, well, I'm in like the living room area, so you can't really see, but we're at the Gavora Hotel, which is the tallest hotel in the world. I feel like it's too tall. It really doesn't even make any sense. Like, we're at the pool and I was saying to Boss, oh yeah, like we're on the ground floor. And she's like, no, we're on the 12th. That's where the pool is. And it looks crazy high up, but this room, it's not really a room, it's more like a mini apartment, is on the 32nd floor. So we are crazy high up. But if you want to see more of those vlogs, definitely head over to, sorry, I'm just trying to see if this looks okay. Just definitely head over to the links in my description down below and you'll be able to see those videos. I don't like how my brows look. They look a bit, I've been trying to go for this like fluffy look, but I don't know if I am feeling it. This defeats the purpose. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I know most people don't wear makeup to the pool, but we really just want to take pictures, and the pool is gorgeous. Like, you guys have to watch the vlogs if you haven't already. It's just so gorgeous. That's pretty much it. I was kind of waffling and talking about 5,000 different things, but this was kind of fun. I feel like I haven't like sat down on the camera, I haven't sat in front of the camera and like spoken back and forth, but I'm definitely going to put out that video regarding how I got that job without an interview and how I was promoted basically 3-4 times, again all within 1 year. But I will definitely have that up sometime. I think I'm going to film it as I'm in Dubai, but that will be sometime in the next couple of weeks when you see this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who've continued to stay subscribed as I was gone for such a long period of time, I thank you so much, because you don't need to. There's just so many YouTubers out there like pumping out content, but I'm just so thankful that you guys have, the people that are watching, that have stuck with me, so I appreciate that. But let me know if you have any video requests or anything like that. I definitely want to be pumping out a lot more vlogs. It's just hard when you're like working, because what are you really going to vlog at work? Like, I think that's just really awkward. But I definitely want to like film, like come with me to work type of thing, because there are like quite fun moments as well. So yeah, leave any video requests down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can also head over to my Instagram, which I post a lot on there. When I wasn't posting on YouTube, I was always posting on Instagram, so definitely head over to my Instagram if you want to follow me or anything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, this piece of hair's on me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.